Welcome back to my channel. Welcome. How are you? So today's video, I want to talk about what nobody tells you about starting a business as a stay-at-home mom. Starting a business is hard. Starting and running a business is hard. But is it doable? Yes, it's doable. Now I am a very optimistic person. I like to say everything is possible because everything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. Everything is possible, but at the same time I like to be very realistic with my expectations of things being possible, right? Now, what nobody tells you about starting and running a business as a mom, as a stay-at-home mom. In fact, running a business generally is very is very hard. It's very hard, especially if you don't have a lot of funding for the business. Coming up or raising capital for the business is one very huge task. Sometimes you are required to take loan from banks. Sometimes you're required to source loan from your family and friends, which in most cases nobody will loan you, right? From your friends, from your family, it will be difficult for you to um, get loan to start your business. Okay, so sourcing for loan, first of all, is very hard for you to get funding for your business. Okay, but that is not even the one that is the most daunting or the most challenging. Okay, the most challenging part of running a business as a stay-at-home mom is, especially if your children are still very young, if you're somebody that believes in raising your children by yourself, you don't want to put them in daycare very young, you don't want to put them in daycare, you don't want to put them in school very young, you're someone that believes in raising your kids yourself. Now it is very difficult for you to start up a business and employ somebody to run your business for you while you're not present. It is very difficult. Now I like to say that um running a business and growing a business is like training a child. When you give birth to a child and you leave the care of that child to a nanny or to someone else that is not you, they will teach your child or your children what they know. They will handle your child how they know how to handle the child. That is how they would, take care of your child. It's the same way. That is the same way. It's the same way for a business. If you start up a business and you are not present, like you start up a business, you register a business, open a shop, open a store. If it's a product based business, you employ somebody and put in the business to take care of your business. They are going to run your business with the knowledge they know. As long as you're not there, they are going to run it. Sometimes even if you put structure in place, they are still going to run it how they feel, they deem fit, how they think is the perfect way to run the business. Okay, and another thing is, when you start a new business, in your mind, somewhere in your mind, you think that the business will start to generate profit, like you start to make profit, but it's a lie. It's a lie. When you start a business, sometimes it takes 1 year, 2 years before you break even in that business. It takes a while for you to break even in that business. And remember, you've not made profit though. You've not started making profit. You're still paying salary, you're paying bills, electricity bill is there, you're paying for service charge, you're paying taxes, there are so many expenses, you know, that comes with running a business. And that is why a lot of people just, you know, feel it's better to run their businesses from home. Honestly, I don't blame them, because if you're running your business from home, there is no pressure to pay the next rent. But if you get a store, you get a shop, you put in your product, what you want to sell, in my own case, perfumes, right? And then you get somebody to stay. Let me even tell you a story. Recently, I found out that the person I put in the shop to manage went ahead and opened a TikTok page for herself. Went ahead and opened a TikTok page for herself with my business name. All she did was to change one, I think she just added one thing to it. And then she was posting the product in my shop as her own. When I did not even go looking for it. I was just in my own, I was just on my own. And then the TikTok algorithm just brought the page to me. But because I know what my store looks like, I know what my store looks like. When I saw it, I'm like, hell, no, this is my store. This is my store. So it's very hard to run a business, especially if you are going to open a store and put somebody inside there for them to run it for you. 1 year, 2 years, you might not even make profits. You will just be recycling. You just be recycling the money. You recycle the money. You sell products. Before you gather the money to go back and buy more products for the shop, you've already deducted some expenses from the money, and then the next product you're going to buy will not be enough. The next product you're going to buy is less than the money, the actual product you sold. You are trying to replace the product. Sometimes the prices of the products have increased. Sometimes the money is not enough. You are just going to buy what the money can buy and then put back in the shop. Sometimes you're not there. The person you put there to sell is adding a too much profit on the money. So a lot of people are not coming to buy because your product is too expensive. Not because of the price you set for your product, but because the person you put in the shop is trying to make profit for themselves as well. So they will add more money on the selling price. Take for instance, you buy a product for like 5,000 naira, and then you tell your salesperson to sell for, say you bought for 5,000 naira and you want to sell for 6,000 naira. Instead for your sales girl to sell for 6,000 naira, when they come to buy, your sales girl will tell them it's going for 10,000 naira, and then they will not buy. They will go to someone that is selling for 6,000 naira or 6,000 or even 7,000 naira. Now you have lost that customer because the person you put in the business is trying to make more profits than you that owns the business. It is very challenging, very challenging, but you have two options. It's either you close up your business and you start selling from home, or you leave the business and just endure until you are able to channel all the time and effort you have into your business. Another challenge I find when it comes to running a business without you is the fact that nobody will run your business like you will run your business. Okay, so recently I told her to start posting content on the business page. Sometimes she will not post. Sometimes she will post. The quality of the videos, the posts that she posts is very poor. The quality is very poor, that even if you are a potential buyer, if you see it, if you see the videos and the pictures, you will not even want to watch, because of the poor quality, the poor everything. There is no effort whatsoever that is being put in. Guess what? At the end of the month, you are still going to pay the salary. She made profit, oh, she don't make profit, oh. She made sales, oh, she don't make sales, oh. You still pay salary. That is another very, very challenging thing about running a business. So I'm saying, is it very necessary for, the average stay-at-home mom to open a store? If you ask me, I will say no. If you do not have that time for you to be able to check on your business every now and then, if you do not have that time, if you do not have a trusted person that can help you run your business even in your absence, if you do not have somebody that can run your business as their own. Now, one thing again is, structure is good, but all of these people, they know how to bypass structure. You will think that you've put structure in place to help you monitor your business, to help you know what's going on with your business. They will bypass those structures. So if you know you do not have the time for you to put in to make your business grow, just run your business from home. Just run your business from home. For me, it's a little bit. When I opened the store, I didn't know that. I thought I had all the time, but you know how life can be. Life happened, and a lot of things changed in a twinkle of an eye. So I didn't have a choice or option but to get someone to put in the store. Okay, but in my right sense, if I had known that this is how it would be, will I get someone to run a store for me? No. Running a store without you is very difficult, especially if it's a small business that it's only one person that is running the shop. It's difficult. But if you have like a large corporation, you have a large business where you have multiple people, the cashier is a different person, the salesperson is a different person, the accountant is a different person, the storekeeper is a different person. Like, you have different people for different task. That is a little bit better compared to when it's just one person that is the salesperson. That is because it's a small business, right? You just need somebody to sell your business and tell you how much they made and what and not and what and not and what and what not. Okay, so running a business is very challenging. So if you're a woman, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're thinking about, you have some money and you're thinking, oh, I think I want to open a shop, I want to, don't do it. Don't do it, because that small money that you think you have, well, this is my experience. I'm talking from experience. I know that you cannot generalize from one place, right? I'm just saying this from my own experience. Okay, I think if you want to open a business and you do not have the time to really monitor your business, even, I'm not even saying for you to be there 24 hours, like every day. No, I'm saying if you do not have the time to monitor your business, for like in a week you are able to pop in like twice or three times a week. If you do not have that time, don't invest the last money you have. If the money you want to invest in that business is a spare money, like if anything goes wrong in business, it will not affect you. If anything goes wrong in the business, it will not mean so much, because it's just it's not your all. Okay, that is understandable. But if the money you have is your all and all, that you're looking to generate something from it, don't use it and open a shop and put someone there, because the money that you put there, you will not see it. One, the money will go in paying bills, paying, running the shop, paying expenses, paying bills, paying electricity bills, paying rent. Okay, the money you invested to buy products, You will not even see it. Before you know it, give it 1 year down the line, you will not see money, you will not see your products, everything is gone. All because you want to open a shop, you want to answer tick madam. That is very, very, like, I will advise, instead of using that money to go and open a shop and putting somebody there, look for a business you can run from home. If you're a stay-at-home mom, look for a business you can run from home. Now, there are a couple of business you can run from home as a stay-at-home mom. Okay, now there is a business of food. If you can cook, if you know how to cook, and it does not even necessarily have to be cooking everything or doing everything at the same time. If you are somebody that enjoys cooking, you are always in the house, you can start by selling food from home. And what food am I talking about? Just cook lunch, rice and turkey, or rice and chicken, and maybe fried dodo, fried plantain on the side. That's all you sell. Jollof rice, turkey or chicken, and fried plantain on the side. Market it. A lot of people, a lot of working class people are always looking for where to buy homemade cooked meal, because, as you know, a lot of all these people that sell, I don't even want to go into all of that, but a lot of working class people that are, middle class people, because all of the rich people, they have their own shelf. I say shelves, they have their own chef and all. But you see, the middle class people, they're always looking for homemade meals, meals made by vendors that they trust. That is why you have to create a lot of content. Let people get familiar with your face, let people get familiar with you. Sometimes you can even do behind the scenes, your environment where you'll be cooking the food, for people to know that what you're serving is homemade cooked meal. What you're serving is freshly made food in a clean environment. They'll patronize you. You're cooking, you don't have to cook for, you're not working in a restaurant, you don't have to cook from morning till night. All you just have to do is get your ingredients that you will need for the food you want to cook for lunch tomorrow, for the people who have ordered. In the morning, start cooking your food, especially if you're not prepping your children for school. If your children are not going to school yet, if your children are not going to school, your children cannot be going to school and then you say you don't have time. If your children have already started going to school, you have some spare time that you can use to do other things. If you've already opened the shop, you can be going to the shop and back and all that. But if your children have not started school, you have to be in the house with your children, right? Ahead. You have to be in the house with your children. Get help. Look, get somebody to help you. A lot of the time, women will like to show that, I am a strong woman. Strong woman no help anybody. I am a strong woman. You want to do everything by yourself, but inside your mind, inside your heart, you are not okay. Good evening, everyone. I've been carried away. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. You know that you're not okay inside, but you'll be doing that. You're a strong woman. You want to show your husband that you are strong. Your husband don't need you to be strong. What your husband needs from you is a happy wife. What your husband needs is for you to be happy, so that you can be able to meet his needs. Hey God, a lot of women will think their husband wants a happy wife. They will do and do. I want to show that I am a hardworking woman. I want to show that. Who told you your husband is looking for a hardworking woman? Your husband is just looking for a happy woman. If you are happy, your husband is happy, your children is happy. But if you're trying to show that you're a very hardworking woman, you are doing this, you are doing that, you are doing. At the end of the day, you will not get the best out of yourself. Your children will not get the best out of yourself. Even your husband will not get the best out of you. So get help. If you want to start the business from home, get somebody to help you in the house to prep all the things, all the ingredients you need to make the lunch for the next day for people who will buy. What am I saying? Who will buy? People who have already ordered. Advertise what you're doing, advertise what you're selling, you're cooking, make videos, post it. People will know that, okay, this is what you do. If they like to order for lunch tomorrow, I told you, just one meal, just one food. That's what you're cooking. You're not cooking jollof rice, fried rice, egusi soup, ogbono soup. You're not doing all of that. All you are doing is jollof rice and chicken or turkey. Choose one. It's you that will choose, though, not them. If what you want to sell is jollof rice, chicken, and plantain, perfect. If what you want to sell is jollof rice, turkey, and plantain, perfect. So just if they tell you what they want tomorrow, if it's 10 plates or 15 plates you want to serve the next day for lunch for people who have ordered, start today. Start prepping today. Start prepping your chicken. Prep your chicken, prep your pepper and tomatoes that you use to cook the jollof rice. And in the morning, very early in the morning, you cook your jollof rice and begin to package it, and then out for delivery. You get somebody to deliver it. You get a delivery company to partner with. Get a delivery company, partner with them. In the morning, you already cook the food, you package it, the delivery person will come, carry the food and go and deliver, and you're done for the day. That way you get to make small money for yourself, because being a stay-at-home mom is what am I saying, a full-time job? Is a full-time job plus other side hustle put together. So you can't be a full-time mom and not have money of your own. Anybody that tells you, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of everything you need. If your husband is telling you, oh, don't worry, there's no need for you to do all of that, I will take care of anything you need. Whatever you need, just ask me, I'll do it. Don't. Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Even though your husband will be saying it from a place of care, from a place of love, but you need to be your own. You need to have your own money. Marriage is the coming together of two people to become one. At the same time, marriage encourages individuality, because the two individuals will bring their uniqueness to the marriage to make it something beautiful. Okay, so even though your husband is telling you, don't worry, whatever you need, I will take care of it, try and do something to earn money. Try and do something to earn money. Try and do something to earn money. Now, I'm not saying this maybe because your husband is a wicked person, or your husband is a this, or your husband is a that. No, even if your husband is the most loving person on earth, you still need to make your own money. Now, the reason making your own money is so sweet and beautiful is because there are some things you want to do that you will not want to involve him. I mean, monetarily. In fact, sometimes you want to buy him something. You want to appreciate him. You want it to be from your own money so that you can feel like you're doing something for him, for somebody you love. When you love someone, you just want to make them happy one way or the other. Either by gifting them, some things, or by out of service, or by anything. So you will want to use your own money to do that thing. If he is the one bringing the money to do the thing, it defeats the whole purpose. Sometimes you want to do something for your parents, for your mom, for your dad, for your siblings. Are you saying you are still going to go and meet Oga and say, Daddy, please, please, I need some money. I want to do this for my... Could make sense. Have your own money. It does not matter how little it is, but have something for yourself. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Have money for yourself. Sometimes you want to take care of your children. Sometimes you want to buy birthday present for your children. You know how it is when mommy buys something for a child. Say, oh, mommy got it for me, or daddy got it for me, or something. Use your own money sometimes to buy things for your children. You know, every time, hey, daddy, I want to buy something for these children. No, is it okay for you to ask for your husband to give you money to buy things for yourself and for your children? It is perfect. It is okay. Yes, that is part of his responsibility, right? To provide for you and your children. At the same time, see this word. If it was back in the olden days, we would say, but you see, in this present time, men are going gaga. Sometimes one person somewhere will just use jazz and just jazz them, and the eye will just like this, Gigi. They will come to the house and they will say, who are you? Spending the time you are praying for God to open his eyes, you have your own money to take care of yourself and to take care of your children. Nobody is praying for any such thing to happen, but you know, this life, good and the not so good, they coexist. The good and the bad, they coexist. There is luck, there is risk. It's the same thing. Luck and risk is the same thing. You can be lucky and win lottery, and you can be unlucky and lose your whole money while playing the lottery. So as you're playing for luck to happen, you're also planning for risk. So if you are a stay-at-home mom, try as much as you can to do something. Does not matter how small it is. Does not matter how small it is. You still want to be able to take care of your children. You still want to be able to take care of the house. You still want to be able to be present, to know what is going on in your house. You don't want to do a 9 to 5. You don't want to do a business that will take you far and wide and take you everywhere. You want to be present in the life of your children. It's not an excuse not to have something, to have an income. In fact, let me tell you ways you can have money for yourself. Yes, let me tell you. You see, as a woman, your birthday is coming up and your husband is asking you, oh my love, what will you like me to buy for you for your present, for your birthday present? Don't go and be saying, I want 22 Bond Street wig. Don't go and be saying that, because 22 Bond Street wig that he buys now, maybe he buys it for like 1 million or 800,000. That wig, the minute he buys it and gives you, you cannot sell it for that same amount again. Are you hearing me? If he asks you, what will you like me to buy for you for your birthday? Gold. Tell him to buy you gold jewelry, necklace, earrings, whatever it is. Tell him you want gold. Don't tell him in a way that maybe you want him to buy it for you as an investment. No, if he sees it as an investment, he will not buy it. He will say it has defeats the purpose of buying you a special birthday present now, right? Don't make it seem like that. Just do it like, you want to have like a gold jewelry for yourself. Let him buy you gold jewelry, authentic gold jewelry. If you will use that 1 million to go and buy you Bond Street wig, let him use that 1 million or 2 million or 500,000 or even 300,000. Let him use it to buy you a gold. It does not matter if it's a stud earring, small earring like this, but it's gold. It's better for you. If it's a necklace that is gold, it's better for you. Now, you see this gold, you are going to wear it once in a while, maybe special occasions. It's not your daily driver. It's not every day you now wear it on your neck and be showing the whole world that, hey, see, I have gold. They will tiff it on your neck or your ear. They will tiff it. Don't wear it every day. Just buy something. All this gold plated, he will not know the difference anyway. He will see you wearing gold plated. He will think is the gold that he bought for you. He will not know that it's gold plated. But you see that gold that he bought for you, you will keep it well. That is an investment. Investment is not until you go and open investment is not until you go and open a fixed deposit account, or you go and buy a stock, or you buy Bitcoin, or all of that. That is not the only way to invest. Are you hearing me? That is not the only way to invest. You see that gold jewelry that he buys for you, that is an investment. If you keep that gold, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid, something happens and you need quick money, you have something to sell. You have something to sell. But if you go and tell him that you want bone straight, when there is time for you to raise quick money, bone straight will not give you that money that you're looking for. Gold, go anywhere. Gold is gold. You travel to the US, you travel to China, you travel to Dubai, you travel to... Gold is gold. Even though there are different types of gold. There is Dubai gold, there is different golds. Romanian gold, there is different type of gold. But gold is gold. There is 18 karat gold, there is 22 karat, there is... Gold is gold anywhere you go. Gold is gold. With gold, you can exchange gold for money very quickly. But you cannot exchange bone straight for money. I know somebody in the background is saying, what about iPhone 17 Pro Max? If you are buying iPhone 17 Pro Max, you're buying iPhone 17 Pro Max as something, as a gadget you need to use for your daily life. Especially if you're a content creator, you're creating content, you're doing this, you're doing that with your phone. But it's not something you would buy as an investment, because if you need quick money and you want to exchange your phone for cash, you're going to be getting a lesser value of what that phone really costs. But if it's a gold jewelry, it does not matter if it's an earring or ring or bangle, it does not matter what it is. If you want to exchange it for quick money, you are going to be getting almost the same value as it was bought for. Worst case scenario. But if you're not lucky, if time has passed, take for instance, you bought the gold in 2020, and you need quick cash in 2025, it's not the same amount that gold worth in 2020 that is it will worth in 2025. The gold would have appreciated. It would have appreciated. That's it now. Yes. See, if you see all of these very influential women, very influential people, they know they might not even have money to, they might not even put their money in the whatever, or even if they put their money in the bank or whatever, they still buy jewelry, they still buy gold, not to display, not to wear, as an investment. As an investment, you want something to wear, go and buy gold plated. All of this, like this, all these ones, they are gold plated. You go to the market, you see them very cheap, very affordable, gold plated. Wear it, nobody will ask you what you're wearing. Gold plated. Go to Temu, all of these ones from Temu, go to Temu, you will see like 10 rings. You see like 10 rings for 2,000 naira. Stop drawing attention to yourself. Stop drawing attention to yourself. If you have, if you don't have, nobody needs to know what you are worth. If you buy them, keep them in a safe somewhere. Keep them in a safe somewhere, so that when you need to exchange what you have for money, you have something you can exchange for money. And not even only for when there is a problem between you and your husband. No, me, I am married for life. You are not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere. You think you're feeling somehow, don't worry, go and sleep. When you wake up in the morning, we are back in business. We are not going anywhere. Oh, thank you so much. You want to make me cry. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he knows that. Thank you so much. For you, if you're wondering why I'm all teary, there is a very beautiful comment here. He says, I'm enjoying your lecture, my sister. Honestly, your husband is blessed. Yeah, he knows that. He knows he's blessed. So yeah, it's always very, very good to put into perspective. Honestly, I'm lost. I don't know what else to say. I'm feeling very, very emotional right now, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Back in business. We are back in business. We are back in business. So what I'm saying is, putting money aside does not necessarily mean you're putting money aside to prepare for bad things to happen. Even though it's life, good things will happen, not so good things will always happen. But you putting money aside is not so that you can show your husband that you now have money. No, that is not the goal. That is not the goal. The goal is to have money for when he does not have to support you. You have something to fall back on to support you, him, and the children. That is what putting money aside is for. Sometimes, men, they like, when they have money, they like to show, not like show to other people. They like to let it show on their woman that, see the person where they chop my money, see I'm here, see I'm here. It's now you that you have sense as the woman and not say, okay, yes, he wants to show me he loves me. Let me help him channel the money properly, so that at the end of the day, the money is still there, even though we have it as things we can, material things, but it's still something that we can exchange for money whenever we want to exchange, whenever we need something, whenever we need to exchange something for money very fast. Okay, that's one way. So I'm saying, buying jewelry that is gold, don't buy diamond though. Don't buy diamond. The second value of diamond is not gold. You can buy white gold, you can buy the yellow gold. Don't buy diamond. Diamond is for show. That nothing is there. You want just to, and diamonds are so expensive, very, very, very expensive. Sure, you hear they say diamond is a girl's or woman's best friend. Diamond, you are buying it for possession, to have. The second value of diamond is not it at all. If you have diamond, is to have forever. You are going to pass it from generation to generation. Pass it to your daughter will pass it from generation to generation until one person decides to lose it or sell it for peanuts. Okay, but if you're looking for something that is valuable, is gold. In fact, if you have money to buy a gold bar, perfect. Very, 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 very perfect. Okay, so that is another way. Another way I would say is to invest in stocks. Invest in stocks. Now, I like to tell people, whenever you're looking to start investing in stocks, always remember that the money you put in stocks is not money that you want to use now, or money you want to use next week or next year. When you want to invest in stocks, just know that it's a long-term game you're playing. How do you do it as a woman? So that it will not be uncomfortable for you. You see that your monthly allowance, that monthly alawi that you get from hobby, or from your small business that you are doing, that monthly allowance, monthly money that you get, monthly income that you get, inside that monthly money, you are going to be taking out small. Take for instance, in a month, all the money you are able to get is, say, 100,000 naira. Inside that 100,000 naira, you remember the 100,000 naira is not the food money. Oh, I'm talking your own personal money. Your own personal money. If your own personal money that you are getting every month from everything you're doing small side hustle, maybe your husband gives you something as well, and all the money that you're able to realize in the month that is your own money is 100,000 naira. What you are going to do is, from that 100,000 naira, you are going to be removing 10,000 every month, and you are going to be investing it in a stock. I'm sure somebody in the audience now, somebody watching me now is asking, for stock, I don't know how to invest in stock. Well, how do I will I need to go to a bank? No, you don't need to go to a bank. All you need to do now, before I say anything I want to say, all of the things I'm saying in this video, they are for educational purpose only. They are for educational purpose only. If you think you want to invest, you have to do your own due diligence. You have to do your own research. You have to read and understand and be sure that this is what you want to do. Because I like to say, before you invest in anything, please understand what you're putting your money into before you do it. Back to the point. You are going to go on Google and you're going to type bamboo. Bamboo is spelled BAMBOO. B for boy, A for Oscar. What am I saying? B for boy, A for Alpha, M for Mike, B for boy again, O for Oscar, O for Oscar. Bamboo. Maybe that's it. Yes, that's how it's spelled. You're going to type bamboo and you are going to read everything that Google brings out under bamboo. You're going to understand what the app is about. Then, after reading and understanding, you will now go to your Play Store. If you are using iPhone, you go to your Apple Store. If you're using Android, you go to your Play Store and then you type in that same bamboo. You download the app. You put the information as it's asking you. Everything you need to register with the app, you register. And then you automate it. You put your card and you automate it that every month, at every time of this month, you can say at every 30th of the month, when you know that the money will be in your account, tell the app to deduct that money and buy a stock for you. It can be an Apple stock, it can be Tesla, it can be Google, it can be, just look for businesses, companies that are into technology, because you know technology is always going, always growing. Okay, say every month take out 10,000 naira and buy this stock for me. Now you see that 10,000 naira is taking, it will not buy it in naira. Set it in that your bamboo app, set it to be everything you want to do on the app, let it be in dollars, not in naira. So that 10,000 naira, when the app takes the 10,000 naira, they will convert it into dollars. Now the 10,000 naira might become like, say, maybe 5,000 or $5 or $10, whatever it is, or $7 after converting that 10,000 to dollars. Can be $5, can be $4, whatever it is. The goal is to be putting something small every month. It does not matter if it's very small, it does not matter. Even if it's 5,000 naira you can spare, as long as it's constant, let it go into that place every month. That money that is going into that place, forget it. Don't put your mind there. Don't go every morning and be looking. Is it growing? Is it? Don't forget it. Don't think it. Don't talk about it. Just forget it. Just know that some peanut is going somewhere every month. Every month, the app will take the money from your card and buy that stock for you. Can be Apple, can be Tesla, can be Google. It keeps buying. Every month it keeps buying. What happens is at the end of the year, you have a small amount of stock from that company that you decide to buy. If you like, you can change it in between. Sometimes you say buy Apple, sometimes you go back and say don't buy Apple again, buy Tesla, or don't buy Tesla again, buy Google. But at the end of the day, every month you are buying something small from that app. At the end of the year, what happens is you have small amount of stock that you bought. Now this is where it gets even more interesting. It does not, even if it does not appreciate at the end of the year, which it's a lie, it must appreciate. And let's assume it does not appreciate. Even if it does not appreciate, maybe the stock market is down and nothing is happening, no, it not appreciate, or it appreciated and it went back down. What happens is the value of your money that you put in is not the same. You know how it is with the Nigerian naira. It's always going up and down. Even if the stock did not grow, your money have appreciated, because the value of the money you put in, the 10,000 naira you put into the account, into the Bamboo app, after the year runs out, there is a possibility that the money has grown. The dollar that is there, say take for instance, the value of $5 will no longer be the amount you bought it when you were putting the 10,000 naira in there. I hope you understand what I'm saying. That is another way to save some money as a woman, as a stay-at-home woman, so that you know that whatever happens, there's something somewhere. Another way for you to put some money aside for you is to go and buy piggy bank. You see all these piggy box, go and buy it. In Yoruba they call it kolo. Laura Kolo. You need kolo in your life. You need kolo in your life. Go and buy kolo, go and buy piggy box, piggy bank, whatever it's called. Go and buy it. You see that money, that spare 1,000, 2,000 that you used to eat ijekuje, that you dash out. And I'm not saying don't dash out. But when you have spare money lying around, throw it inside a piggy box or the piggy bank. If you don't know where to buy, it's a lot in the market. You see it in the market. Even in these supermarkets, you see it in supermarkets. Buy and be putting your small money inside. Small money inside. You put in small money. It's small drops of water that makes a mighty ocean. By the time you put small, at the end of the year, when you open that piggy bank, you'll be amazed at how much you have been able to raise from throwing in 100 naira, 20 naira, 50 naira, 1,000 naira in that box. Now, when you open that thing, you have money. Now, it's not the time for you to now start splurging. You can splurge because you worked for it. You can use part of the money and splurge and enjoy yourself because you worked for it. Okay? Now it's time for you to now gather that money. When you finally open your piggy bank or your piggy box, it's now time for you to take that money and invest. I am like, investment is the quickest, is the best way to grow money. Is the best way to grow money. Remember, I tell you, don't put money that you need to buy food or to buy things for your family or for your children, don't use that money to invest though, because investment is not sure. Anything can happen to the money. The money can grow today, tomorrow you will not see the money again. The money have, you can invest today, it will grow, tomorrow it will go down. That's why you see all these investors, the big investors in the world, the biggest of the biggest investors, when the market is down, that is when they buy. They will just be keeping their money, keeping their money, keeping their money. When the market is down, maybe take for instance, let's use Bitcoin for example. I'm not saying go and buy Bitcoin, no. I'm just using it as an example. No. Recently, Bitcoin was around 100 and something $1,000, right? And then all of a sudden, it went down to 90 something, down to 80 something. People who are big in investing in Bitcoin, they will not come and be crying, hey, my money that is in Bitcoin, no, Bitcoin is down, hey, I'm finished. No, that's not what they will do. Even if they have money in the Bitcoin, they will not go shouting and say, hey, my money. They will go and look for money and buy when the market is down. Because the thing is, the Bitcoin market will always come back up. Sometimes it can take time. Sometimes it can take a whole year. The market, Bitcoin will still be down. Sometimes it can be down for a long time. But the thing is, it will always come up. It will always come back up. It will always come back up. That is how it is with stock. That is how it is with anything else. As long as it's buying and selling. Okay? These are just little things I wish to share with you. If you're a stay-at-home mom and you are just there, you don't know what to do to help yourself to get small money for yourself, these are the ways that I think can be beneficial to you. But remember, make sure you do your own due diligence. Read about it. Watch people who are experts. I'm not an expert. I'm just a stay-at-home mom that want to help other stay-at-home moms, right? So read about it, study, make sure you know about anything you want to put your money into, so that your money will not be otilo. So your money will not develop wings and fly away. You understand me? So yeah. As a stay-at-home mom, try your best to look for ways to earn small money. Okay? Today I'm talking to stay-at-home moms. On my next live, I will talk to men that don't know that you're supposed to be giving your women allowance. I'm not talking about your girlfriend though. Even people say they give their girlfriends allowance. Don't be wife. You have wife in the house and you're not giving your wife allowance. What are you doing? You have a wife in the house and wife, you will not give wife allowance. You will not give wife money to make hair. You will not give wife money to buy clothes for herself. What are you doing? What are you doing? My next life is about men. You know, there's one thing that men like to do. I just want to say this before I go. There's one thing that men like to do. If they want to get married, then they will not look for a woman that is with their economic brackets. They will not. They will go and look for a woman that earns more than them. They will look for a woman that is up there, that is driving Range Rover. Maybe they are driving Corolla. Is anything wrong with driving Corolla? No. Is anything with driving a Range Rover? No. But you, as a man that you are driving a Corolla, can you maintain a woman that is driving a Range Rover? It's obviously no. But is that woman that is driving Range Rover they will go and marry? Instead of them to look for a woman that is driving Corolla as them, or a woman that is jumping Uber, or a woman that is jumping Keke to marry, so that they can be able to manage whatever bills and expenses comes with the marriage, They will go and marry somebody that is driving Range Rover. And after you marry a person that has Range Rover, you now tell the person to give you a Range Rover so that you can be driving the Range Rover, so that she can be driving the Corolla, because you are the head of the family. At the end of the day, when the Range Rover break down, you will not be able to fix it. You'll be expecting her you'll be expecting her to be the one to fix it, and you'll be coming to say, she always talks back to me. A lot of the time, it's greed that makes some women and men to leave their economy, the people within their economy brackets, to go and marry people that are way ahead of them. Sometimes they will go and marry somebody that is way ahead of them, and then they will expect the person to now drop the standard that they had, the standard that they already used to, standard they've already built for themselves. You will now marry them, you now expect them to drop the standard. Somebody is living in, take for instance, somebody is living in the UK, and you marry the person and you expect the person to leave the UK and come and live with you in Ikorodu. Is Ikorodu a bad place? No. Is London a bad place? No. But it's not possible for somebody who is living in London to drop their life in London, drop whatever it is they have in London, and come down to Ikorodu and marry you, and then start living the same way, and start living in the Ikorodu environment. It will be difficult for them. They will not be happy. They will not be happy. The point of me saying this thing is, if you're a man, you're looking for somebody to marry, you want to marry, look for someone within your economic brackets. Two of you can work and grow together, right? You're looking for somebody look for somebody within and marry. Two of you can work and grow together. That way, wallahi, there is mutual respect. Nobody is saying, oh, you don't see me finish. Oh, is it because of that one will not even come to play. All this, is it because it will not be there? It will not be there. Look for somebody within your economic bracket and marry. And then you people should build yourselves, work yourselves. As long as you are a honest, hardworking person, you're consistent, your family will be blessed, your family will grow. But when you are greedy and you're trying to look at where you are not supposed to look, am I saying sometimes somebody that earns way higher than you will not see you and fall in love with you? It happens a lot of the time. But when it happens, make sure that you are asking all the right questions before you decide to go ahead with the relationship or the marriage. Because if you not ask all those questions, then it's when you enter the marriage, you wish you asked all those questions. And when I say ask all the questions, I'm not talking about what's your best food, what's your best color, what I'm asking. Where are you from? Tell me about your family. Let them tell you about their family. Let them tell you if they have any childhood trauma. Because the world is full of adults that are wounded. Adults that are traumatized. They have trauma on their back. And it's that trauma that will come and manifest in the marriage. And you say, it's the devil. It's the devil. You better start asking the right questions. Ask for their genotype. What's your blood group? What's your genotype? Tell me about your mother. Tell me about your father. What is the best experience you had as a kid? Do you have some things that happened to you as a kid that you wished never happened? Let them talk to you. It's from talking that you will know where there is a problem. It's from that talking that you will know. You begin to see the red flag, if there is any. Now, am I saying red flags are bad for you to not move forward with someone in a relationship, sometimes, yes, if it's if it's if it has to do with violence and all of that extreme things, I say yes. But if it's not, talking, asking these questions will help you understand them better. Now, when you understand somebody better, it helps you to know how to, navigate the marriage. I'm not talking about relationship, because relationship is always sweet. Whatever you are saying in a relationship, if it's negative or positive, marriage will magnify it. Marriage will triple it and double it. Okay, so whatever you are saying in a relationship, it will double a marriage. So ask questions to help you understand the person, to help you understand how you are going to navigate being married. That's my time for today. I've talked so much. If you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the best time for you to subscribe to my channel. I am so happy every time I come here to talk about these things, because I am passionate about helping others. I remember one time I was doing this type of life like this. I was gingered, I was talking, and then somebody in the comment asked me, "Are you happy with your life?" God, I beg. The person asked me in the comment section, "Are you happy? Are you happy with your life?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm happy with my life." Do I sound like I'm not happy with my life? I'm happy with my life. Is my life perfect? No. Has my life been perfect from when I was a kid? No. But am I happy with my life now? Yes. Now, my life is far from perfect from when I was a kid. In fact, if I begin to tell you all my life experiences, you will open mouth as if you are watching a movie. But you know, one thing I understand about life, I understand that sometimes you go through some things for you to be able to help others, for you to be able to, in the process of you going through life, and you will see people that will help you. You will see people that will give you comfort. You will see people that will help you when you need money to sort out some things. You will see them. You will see people that will help you when you need a place to. You will see them. And then, as you know, before you get to a stage where you are better for all the experiences you've had, and you're in a better place, and all you just want to do is to help anybody who is in the same situation. Okay, so if you're listening to me and you're wondering, why is she doing all this? Is she this? Is she that? No, I'm talking because I want to help somebody. I want to be a blessing to somebody, because at different times of my life, at different stages of my life, people were a blessing to me. I can't count how many times people paid my school fees. I can't count how many times people dashed me money for no reason. Just take. I can't count how many times people just saw me and just gave me counsel for no reason. If I do not have the platform, a huge platform I have a small platform. YouTube has given me that small platform. Somebody told me in my life that I don't even have large views or followers, that I should just quit YouTube. I'm like, it's a lie. I'm not quitting anything. I'm not going to quit. I am going to do great things from a small place. So if you're wondering why I'm doing all this, I just want to be a blessing to somebody. Maybe somebody might just be watching me, and the things I'm saying is touching them one way or the other, and who knows. That's the reason I'm doing this. So if you want to see more of this, kindly subscribe to my channel, leave a nice comment. I have tons of videos on my channel you can watch. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. If you don't know my name is Gloria. I'll catch you in my next life or in my next video. Till then, keep living your absolute best life. God loves you. I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye. Oh, thank you so much. I got another comment. Timlei says, you have talked so much. Very wonderful talk. God bless you. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. for your words of encouragement. I really, really appreciate you. But yeah, that's true. I have really talked so much. It's 1 hour, 5 minutes. I can talk, Sha. Okay, that is it for today. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Thank you. God bless you. I'll see you.